Welcome to the Awkward Tapes. Woo! Round of applause. Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is our first episode being named the Awkward Tapes, and we figured we would give you a little, why did we change our name? So let's be honest. Come on. I mean, it was fun. The Pythagorean Theorem podcast. It was fun. Yeah. It was a very, impulsive name. Mainly me. When me and Presley came up with, we're going to do this thing. We were driving around, and we started thinking of names. And, how we wanted the podcast was, something some people may need, something many people may not. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, oh, that's literally the Pythagorean Theorem. Yeah. That's what I thought in school. And then we're like, all right, yep, that's our name. And that was it. There was no more thought put into it. And it was funny, but at the same time, it was long. And, we realized, imagine people searching us. And I don't know. And we heard from other people it was hard to find because, the Pythagorean Theorem is a real thing.
And spell.
It's hard and hard to spell. I mean, Zach spelled it Therum, Therum.
Theorem. And Pythagorean
Theorem.
I just learned how to spell theorem, so
how do you spell the?
I still don't know how to spell
HTE.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right. All right. So yeah, we are doing a Q&A today. We got some questions from you guys we're going to answer, so we're excited about that. But stick around and prepare yourself for a session of awkwardness.
And we're back with Presley Thoughts. One of my favorite segments. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but
I love it.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends on the day. Some of the thoughts are a little
I enjoy it, though. Yeah. I mean, I really do. No, it'll blow my head off some days.
You have some very interesting reactions.
Well, there's only so much you can do.
First off, we're kicking it off with an original thought that I had within the past 2 weeks since the last podcast.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, and yeah, those are always worse. Okay, but for real, though. Elevators have a list of when they were last inspected, right? But have you actually ever seen an elevator inspection take place?
How do those go?
I don't know.
Do they get in the elevator and look around? And
I assume make sure everything's all the buttons function, all the cables are good. I don't know.
I imagine a man just walks into an elevator, pushes a button, goes up to the next floor, and he's just like, "Yeah, you're all good,
Jimmy. It's fine. It's fine,
Jimmy.
You know what
I'm talking about, right? Like that list of people's names, inspector number, date, time.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But I've never seen anybody actually write on that list.
Well, they probably close the elevator down so you can't use it while they're doing that. That's probably why. Okay. I mean, that's a good question, but yeah, I don't think they allow you to use it while they're doing that.
Yeah, I wonder if they go to a separate room though. They may just check the cables and then push a button like you said, and then that's good.
I'll be honest though, I kind of imagine. You remember Erwin from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? Mm-hmm. I imagine him with a flathead and then falls 16 floors to his basement. I don't know if y'all remember that, but yeah, that's what I imagine.
Falls 16 floors.
Give or take.
I thought it was Arwen.
Arwen?
Yeah, it was Arwen.
Arwen?
It was Arwen.
Okay.
What a guy.
Honestly, don't
remember Esteban?
Yeah. Esteban Julio. Whatever.
Esteban Julio.
Ortega del Toya, I think is what it was. Something like that. It was good. What a great show.
Number 2. The last kid to leave the school bus always knows where everyone lives.
I was that kid.
Oh,
you were?
I was. Yeah,
stalker.
They had to drop me off last after the whole school bus incident.
Wait, is that the reason?
Yeah, I had to get dropped off last because I had to make sure. They had to make sure that I was off the bus.
You troubled kid.
Right, stop. Yeah, I know.
Was that out of the way, or were you?
No, not really. I mean, I was the last neighborhood, or really the only neighborhood we went into. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, on a previous episode, I had talked about how I was on the news and got off the wrong bus stop. So if you want to check that out, I think it's episode 6 or something like that. Something around there. You can find it.
Just go back and watch all of them.
Just go watch all our podcasts.
Yeah.
If I rode the bus as a kid, knowing how I was when I was younger, I would mess with people. In school, just be like, I know where you live. And just straight up give their address and I know what cars you have in your driveway. What color. The license plate number. Your social security? No.
What would you do?
What?
What would you actually
Just scare 'em.
do that? Use for that information?
Just to mess with them.
What would you use that information for?
Just to mess with them. Like how I mess with you guys. Just mess with them. I mess with everyone in school.
Kind of like how y'all literally showed up in my backyard one day. Yeah, just completely showed up out of the blue. You and Schmeth in my backyard, having a conversation with my parents. I'm like, there are 2 men behind our home, and then it was you guys.
I didn't
good
like
times.
it. I hadn't met your parents before that, and I was like, this is how I'm meeting Zach's parents.
Oh, they loved it though.
Yeah,
it was great.
Presley was
They
like, I
laughed.
promise. It's fine.
And it is.
Oh yeah, they laughed so hard. They loved it.
It's good.
Number 3.
Aren't eye drops just blinker fluid?
Okay, that's good.
Human
I
blinker
like
fluid.
that.
Human blinker fluid.
Yeah.
It's because your eyes, they blink.
Wow.
Yeah. And so when
Never
a
would've thought of that.
car has this thing called a blinker, and it signals which way you're going.
Is he explaining this?
We
to
don't
us?
use this
Yeah.
in Tennessee. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so it signals which way you're going, but it's different from blinking like with eyes.
I love it when you explain things like
Sometimes I feel like I need to over-explain things, and this is.
I always like to hear his interpretation of it.
You want me to do that more?
Yeah.
Well,
oh,
see,
yeah.
BMWs actually have a blinker delete option. So,
Oh wait. A what?
blinker delete.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't even come with a blinker.
Snip. You're done.
That's right.
It's-
No, they don't even put the
Bad.
knob to turn the blinker right or
so-
left.
All right.
I'm making that up, Zach. It's the stereotype that they never use their blinker. Anyway,
Zach is like, yeah, I knew that. Totally.
Smith has got something to say.
I almost said something, but I shouldn't. Just go to the next one.
I know what you're thinking now.
number 4. Okay. Let me articulate this clearly. Drone companies use drones to film their drones when they're trying to sell drones.
Please repeat that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Let me break it down. Drone companies use other drones to film their drones when they're trying to sell drones.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
air. They're like,
So,
yeah,
like,
it's like-
bring it up in the sky and film the drone as it's flying?
Yeah.
Yeah. How else are you
see
going to
that.
give, like, in-action footage?
So, is that like another company's drone that they're using?
Oh. I would assume they would use their own.
But
So
what
a
if?
better
But what if they've never made a drone before? What if it's their first drone they're coming out with?
I don't know.
They probably shouldn't be advertising then.
You're right.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you reading my list?
It's no,
Okay,
no.
Good.
Did you
That's
just get
it. How
sad
is
that you were bald?
No. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, well, no, I choose to do that. Anyways, but like that. What's the significance in that? That's just a fact. Not a,
Yeah, it's just the way I said it, I guess.
There's always
so
significance
cute.
in everything.
smart.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Number
Next one.
5.
I said.
Now, here's a real one. Why aren't shorts half the price of pants?
He has got a freaking point.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
You can go
Fashion's-
further with this thought.
Yeah.
Fashion is stupid.
Sometimes
that's
the
why.
less material, the more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, really? Like,
Yeah.
like, give me an example.
Like,
No.
like you think
What?
like underwear's pretty expensive,
Yeah, it is.
and it's
It's-
not a lot of material.
No.
Or like, how about t-shirts? Are those like normally the same price as long sleeve t-shirts?
Sometimes.
Probably.
That depends so much on the fabric that you use and the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Same
There's
fabric.
a lot of factors.
But like,
into
let's
that.
say you're just, let's say you're at the Nike store, like it's a long sleeve shirt and a t-shirt side by side, same fabric. Would it be the same price or would it be different?
I feel like it'd be the same based on my own
Really?
experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Or very close.
Or
Actually, I don't know if that's true.
or if
I
you're
mean,
like me and go to Goodwill, it's all.
$1.
fair. That's a good point, though.
I thought that was.
That's crazy.
Why do you think of these things?
I don't know. Well, these are.
All right.
a lot of
Well,
these are
you
from
know
the
what? Oh,
internet.
okay. Can we just
Yeah, we haven't explained this in a while.
just bring it back up? Yeah, in case
Yeah.
you just forgot. So Presley every morning he wakes up for work around what 6?
Yeah.
6,
Yeah,
yeah.
about 6.
And first thing he does, he wakes up, he goes to his bathroom, he stares at himself in the mirror for how long?
Good 10 minutes.
10 minutes at least.
Not long.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Not long.
He just looks at himself, he's like, "Good morning, Presley," and he hears voices. He's insane. He hears "Good morning, Presley" back.
Yeah,
He's like, "All right, so listen here. Have you ever seen an elevator inspection?" And he just hears back. He's like, "No, I haven't either." He's like, "Oh my gosh, this is a good thought. I'm bringing this up in the podcast."
He does both parts.
Yeah. He hears himself talk back to himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it
Oh, this is exactly 100%. No difference how it happens.
Presley, again, if you forgot, he broke out of an insane asylum a few
Yeah.
years back.
Yeah.
So
Arkham, actually.
he's slowly turning into like the Joker, like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
It's gonna take a while, but
Okay,
he'll
is
get
this
there.
how we found our Presley? Did we just pick him up from an insane asylum?
We'll answer that in our Q&A.
All right.
Yes, we will.
Ooh.
Little plug. Okay. Number 6. You can only buy used mirrors.
You just now got that.
It wasn't that long. Yeah, he's still processing it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Are you okay?
No.
Because the moment, yeah.
Oh my god.
As they're making it,
Explain that one to me, Schnapp.
yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, what is a mirror?
So let's say you go to the store, and they sell these things called mirrors,
Okay.
which is like this glass, and it reflects off, and you can see yourself. It's pretty cool. If you've never, Presley uses it to talk to himself in the mirror. If you've never used it, you should try it. It's pretty cool. But so when you buy this mirror, you look at it and you see yourself,
Oh,
and
okay.
but once it's placed down, it's already or once it's made, it's already seeing a reflection,
Yeah.
like, and it's used.
That's crazy. Did you know that all reflective surfaces, especially mirrors, are green? You just can't see it because it's reflecting what's in front of it.
Yeah.
no.
How are
So
they
like,
green?
so like,
green?
the thing is that the way it's made, I forget. I think it's like sand, isn't it? Like they
Yeah.
like compressed sand, or I don't know how that works. But essentially, what it is, if you place a mirror in front of another mirror and they're reflecting off each other, you'll see a green hue throughout all of the different reflections. But you can't see it because it's only reflecting what's in front of it.
So if you just
All
put a
mirrors,
bunch of
are
mirrors,
green. Yes, exactly.
it would just show green.
In a house of mirrors, I'm sure you could probably see in a green hue.
so it's like Minecraft where you
thoughts.
I'm
it's the sand.
I'm mind blown.
I am too.
Oh,
There
there's
you
one,
go.
There's one more.
Oh,
Ooh, grand finale.
all right. Let's get this.
You're all gonna do this after I say it. If you mouth the word colorful, it'll look like you're saying "I love you."
Wait, Zach, say it.
Well,
It does. It
have you
does
ever-
look like that.
Have you ever seen the thing where it's like if you mouth olive juice?
I have another one. Elephant shoe.
Oh,
Do they wear shoes?
Well,
Elephant
mouth
shoe.
it.
Mouth it.
A green
Elephant
duck
shoe.
went inside the supermarket.
Oh yeah, that looks like I love you too.
No, actually, I was gonna say it sounds like Snoop Dogg is crip walking.
What?
No, I'm just messing.
don't
I have
know.
no idea.
Well,
if
that's all my
true.
thoughts.
Very good.
I like your thoughts.
Very nice.
Oh,
know
thank
what?
you, Presley.
You should
I
wait.
didn't get up from the table. I didn't throw anything. I didn't have to slam anything.
Your
I,
hat-
I feel
Your
healthy.
hat's still on.
My hat's still on.
Yeah.
Is this
still bald.
Zach? Wait, is he
Covering
actually
my
bald?
We haven't seen your bald on the podcast
Yeah,
for
it's
a while.
because
Were
it's
you hiding
not
it?
bald.
We saw it last
I
podcast.
tend to wait and shave it like every 4 to 5 days. I'm really lazy about
45?
it. 4 to 5 days,
Oh, okay.
sir.
45 days
45
Minimum.
days.
minimum.
I think you should start waxing and buffering it.
Oh my gosh. like a new car.
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Wax on. Wax
Get one of
off.
those buff machines.
So, we asked you guys some questions, or not questions. We asked you guys to give us some questions on our Instagram and our TikTok and our YouTube. And so, I have a few here that we're going to answer. And we're going to, we have y'all's names here, and we'll give y'all a shout out and whatnot on each platform.
I think this is a great way to start off the rebranding, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think having our first episode as the Awkward Tapes is good to have a Q&A.
Yeah.
So first one we have from FoxGod1933 on Instagram. How long have we known each other?
Oh wow. Maybe I should start that one.
Yeah,
off.
we have to break it down. We've known each other for different amounts of time.
Okay, so it started. Well, I guess as far as most of this friend group goes, this is my friend Evan.
Hi.
Say hi to Evan. Evan has been my friend for 8.
Since 2013.
Yeah, it's been 9 years.
Almost 9, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's insane.
And y'all been
We met-
dating for how long?
Oh my gosh.
How long have you been married at this point?
We've been broken up for 6 months, Evan. Come on.
I'm sorry. Just hearing about this.
Schmev, whatever.
So we first met on a baseball field. Now this is a funny story too, and I'll be quick about it. But essentially, what had happened was this was like my prime in baseball, or at least I felt like when I was around 12 years old, and I was really getting into like summer leagues and fall leagues. And I'm like, I'm gonna be the best kid on this team. I can't wait. Then all of a sudden, mind you, I'm 12 years old. Evan's 13. I'm walking onto the field, and the kids are doing sprints, and Evan is just booking it down the line. And I'm like, there's a fast kid on the team. I mean, this dude probably could have ran granted, he was 13, probably like a 5-second 440. It felt like. I was like, well, this is going to be hard. And then from there on, we just kind of became friends. And then that's our short story of me and Evan. Then there's Presley and Layton. We met in homeschool band because we were homeschooled. Really special.
I know it's shocking.
Not me. I'm the only public school person.
Only one here that's been public schooled.
You heathen.
Fun fact for you. But yeah, we met at band. I think. How old were we? I was probably like 13.
Well, you and Layton probably met first.
Did we?
I think it was around like 10.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
11, 12 or something like
Being
that
in
too?
percussion.
Or 10.
Something like that. Yeah. And we kind of met through there, and then eventually I met Presley, and then Presley. How long have y'all known Schmev? Because I haven't known him for nearly as long.
So I met Presley and Layton. So I knew of them and like.
He didn't like us.
No, it wasn't that. I knew of them in like what was it, like 20?
It was 2018.
It was
I think.
2018.
Yeah,
Was it
actually.
2018?
It was fall 2018.
Maybe that's when we started to get to know you in fall.
Okay. And so I didn't really talk to them much for a while, but then we went on this retreat thing, and then I started talking to Presley. Then I started talking to Layton, and yeah, and we've known each other since. And then I met Zach and Evan through Presley and Layton.
Like
and
over Xbox.
Zach hated me at first.
Oh,
Zach
yeah,
hates
that's,
everyone at
that,
first.
No, that's not true. And
Wait.
hate is a strong
You
word.
hated him at first.
Wow. Oh. I don't know. All right. It's debunked. I hate everyone. I'm just kidding.
Something about the name Evan, I guess.
I guess
No,
so.
but what had happened was that I remember it was me, Evan, and probably Trey. Well, maybe not Trey.
Well, I don't know.
We started playing Xbox together with Layton and Presley for a long time, and then eventually they started playing with their air quote church friends. And then like we hardly ever played with them, and I was like, these freaking church friends stole our Presley and Layton. And then later I found out it was him. And, well,
So rather
did not
than
like
confront us about it, you just hated us.
pretty much.
Eventually, we just
Eventually,
merged.
Yeah.
Merged.
It's
Yeah.
like we had the bright idea. What if we play this game, all of us together?
Yeah, Zach didn't give me a chance. Then he started talking to me, and then he started to like me.
Well, we heard your SpongeBob impression.
Dude,
That's
this
what did it.
guy has
That's
a
what did it.
great A SpongeBob impression.
Is today a good day?
Nope.
Dang it. One of these days.
One of these.
We're gonna
days.
keep hyping it up, but then I'm gonna start
2
like saying if we get to a certain amount of followers, I'll do it.
How many followers would it take?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. But that's,
Yeah.
kind of how we met each
There's
other.
that story.
Second question. I think some of you guys know her. Megan _totally on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Shout
That's,
out Megan.
Megan asked, would you rather be a master of one skill and below average at everything else, or decent at everything you do?
I'd rather be decent in
I'd
everything.
rather be
I do.
decent at everything.
I don't want to have that one thing that I'm good at and everything else sucks.
No, I want to be the best
I
at one
don't
thing.
know. If I could be a master at, like, say, something as broad as music, I might consider that. Just,
I agree with that.
Well,
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
broad? How much more
Yeah.
are you sucking at everything else? Because like
That-
I might be a really good musician, but if I can't drive, that's a problem.
I
Yeah,
agree.
that's kind of where
Well,
I was
if
at.
you can't drive, you'd still be an average driver compared to what we have around here.
Very true.
So you'd be all right.
Yeah, I think I'd be a master at music. Why not?
Like, for example, I don't know. Elon Musk. He's a great entrepreneur, but what else does he like? See, I don't know.
He
just a
names
genius.
children horrible names.
Right. He's terrible at that.
He's
I don't
bad
know.
at naming children.
But if you can be really good at one thing, that can get you a long
Okay.
way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I changed
As long
my
as you're
answer.
not too
I'm
bad.
sticking with my answer.
As long as I'm not
Decent at everything.
As long as I'm
Yes.
not too bad at everything else, I'm okay with that.
that's my thing. And also, how broad is that? Like, really good at one thing. What does that one thing mean? Like, can it even be music, or is that too broad?
Yeah. I mean, anything.
I don't know, but I would assume music
All
could
right,
be.
I'm a master at everything. That's my one thing.
No, because everything is multiple.
Master at life.
At life, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Well,
We're getting too
music
deep
is
into that.
no, whatever.
Loophole.
Thank you, Megan.
yeah.
Thanks,
Next,
Megan.
next question is from Grace. We are all stranded on an island. You have to leave behind one in order to save the rest. Who stays and why?
I'll take the L.
And think
I'll take
about
the L,
this.
honestly.
I have an answer.
You thought about this?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to leave one of you behind?
Like-
think about it. You
I'll
wanna-
volunteer.
You want to hear my answer?
Sure.
I would leave Presley because,
Oh no.
Better have a good reason.
because I feel like Presley by himself could figure out a way to,
Escape.
escape and just you're pretty handy. So I figured I think you would figure out a way to get out on your own.
I don't know. I'd probably stay behind. I would feel way too much stress picking one of you to leave.
No, you can't choose yourself. Got to pick someone else.
I already chose myself.
No,
Can't.
I
It's part of the
can't
game.
do this. Okay.
Fine, I jumped in the ocean.
I
I'm
don't
dead.
know who. Schmeth.
Okay. Why?
Why?
Just to kill me?
I don't know how I'm gonna.
Just to kill me?
I don't. I honestly don't know.
We could do a rock, paper, scissors tournament.
I like his reasoning though. I like how you got to that answer. At first, I
Yeah.
was like, "Well, thanks."
I would
I'm
leave
scared.
behind who I think is most likely to make it out by himself,
like
and that's
in
Presley.
like in a zombie apocalypse
Yeah.
situation. Okay.
Because I
take
just
that.
I think you would figure out a way to
I'll
to
second
get out of there.
that. I'll
Yeah.
second it.
That's hard.
I thought that was a good
Damn you,
answer.
Grace.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it was okay.
All right, you're not Superior Steve anymore. Next question.
That doesn't have anything to do with
Okay.
her.
All right.
Next question is from her sister Noelle.
Yeah.
Do we have a secret guilty pleasure show that would take away your man card?
Yeah,
I do. What's yours?
New Girl.
Oh yeah, you've talked about that show with
I freaking love
Zoe
that show.
Deschanel.
Yeah.
That's not that girly.
If there's a show, I would say that was it.
I want to hear what Zach's show is, just based off his face.
My little.
pony.
What is it?
Dora.
Come on,
No.
come on,
No.
come on.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
Just say it.
My man card.
you don't even have one. Just
We
go
took
ahead.
that. Yeah, we took that away years ago.
That went away with your
All
hair.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this show, and it's only because my grandmother used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
You know that show, Presley Knows Best?
No.
Never
No?
heard of it.
Or is it Chris Knows Best? It's here in Nashville.
Hello?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
No, I do not.
All right.
Oh wait, is it that reality TV show with the really annoying rich people and like he has two children? They're both really annoying. You like that show? My God, my sister loved that show. Oh no.
I know. It is so cringy, but it's fun to watch other people. It makes me feel better about myself. I mean, let's be honest. They may be rich, but I have class.
Mine.
Anyways. And that's why I lost my man card, because I said I have class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Mine is Riverdale,
Yeah.
Oh, I love that show.
which I don't like anymore.
Why?
But I used to love that show. I watched every episode. Well, I started watching it because, Cole Sprouse from Zach
Oh,
and
yeah.
Cody.
Oh, yeah. I love
It was
that
like
guy.
his first big thing back because, he took a break to like go to school and
Yeah.
whatnot. And it was his first big thing back. I was like, oh, I used to love Cole Sprouse. I got to watch this just because. I started watching it. I was like, dang, this is really good. There's like mystery, but like drama. And I'm not really like a drama type show person. But it was really good. And
Yeah.
and they're like on the, I don't know, like 6th season. And it's just getting weird now. They're running out of stuff to do, I think. There's like a big time jump in the show, and so they're all like in their mid like 20s or something, and like it's weird now. But that would be the show. I used to love that show.
Speaking of, you know how many time jumps have just ruined shows for me?
Say that.
Walking Dead.
Well, I don't think I got
Did they
that
really
far.
do a time jump though? Oh, I mean, I guess they've done a few.
Your eye is
It's
so
I'm having
red.
an allergic reaction. I'm just gonna.
To
To what?
I have no idea.
My eyes are actually watering up too.
Don't
Are you
cry.
good?
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It'll be fine.
Next episode
worst-
that we film is his whole face is gonna
Yeah.
be swollen.
Is this just brothers just like loving each other and they're
Yeah,
crying?
we're just
Obviously.
crying. Yeah, it's. I
do we
feel
need to
it's swelling.
pause real quick?
No.
I'm fine.
All right.
I'll just shut my eye. I'll get an eye patch.
Well,
Are you sure?
just let the record.
I don't know either.
What is happening?
Run to the bathroom real quick.
No.
I'm fine.
Do you think it's because we took the truck and it's a little musky?
Probably.
That truck probably has so much asbestos in it.
All right. Well, if y'all are good, I'll keep
We're
going.
fine.
I'm gonna power
right,
through.
we're gonna power through.
Lane's just gonna be eyes swollen shut.
We're
I'll
gonna
be
keep
fine.
an eye
All right.
on that thing.
Moving on.
Nice question. And
Thank you, Noel.
sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Rens_V_Stavrin on Instagram. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Cool.
He's asking if everything is possible, is it possible for something to be impossible?
Wait, can you please repeat that?
If everything is possible, is it possible for something to be impossible?
See, this sounds like you're trying to have a Presley thought, but who said everything was possible in the first place?
It's just a saying people say.
Never say never.
You just said it twice.
Okay.
I think yeah.
I'm gonna say that's a no from me. Like, if everything is possible, well, I don't know. That's kind of hard. What do you say to that? Because if everything,
All right, if everything is possible, then this word impossible, then it is possible.
What are
Right?
you doing?
no, I can't.
I feel like it's an
I can't get on
infinite
this level
loop
right
that
now.
can't be broken.
I mean, like I can't just get up and just naturally just fly right now.
Well, everything's not possible. That in and of itself is not true.
But there's probably a universe where that is a thing.
But
Or, you know,
If
we're in
it's
a
possible.
church. You know, there might have been some said about this in the Bible one time, but who's really to say?
The Bible.
Okay. All right. So that was a great question. I don't know how to answer it.
yeah,
You
that's
just
okay.
break our minds?
Yeah,
Did you
maybe.
break our Presley thought scheme?
All right.
You broke
Next
our
one.
Presley.
It's a pyramid scheme, by the way.
This is from FRSV14 on YouTube. And I have a couple of his questions because he asked like 14 in the comments.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
He said,
Love the dedication.
"Who is the dumbest in the group?" This shouldn't be hard.
Okay. Hey, hold on. I don't think you realize how many things I say just to mess with you and then never tell you I'm joking.
Oh, that's fair. But you're also an idiot.
I also.
But I could also survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. You're handy. Okay.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm a very diverse person.
Yeah. In some situations, I think like Presley's he's a smart guy. He's mature. And then other things I'm like, who is this? It's completely different. I don't understand.
know.
I'm on another level that you just don't understand.
I guess so.
Even just as far as zombie apocalypse go, though, like I feel like one of two things would happen: your will would shine through everyone else's, and you would just make it to the end, or within the first 15 minutes, you would trip over a stick and die. There's like
There's no in between.
No, that would be Zach because you're so clumsy.
Oh, that's so fair.
Yeah.
That- I'm not even gonna fight
Or
you.
you
on
would just
that.
be walking and you twist your ankle and fall.
Me or him?
yeah.
Zach.
Oh, yeah.
My knee would give out, so I can't say much.
His hair gave out.
It did.
It's half our podcast.
I like that
I'm not
question,
complaining.
Male pattern
but-
like that.
baldness.
I like that.
Presley's not dumb,
I'm just different.
but he is the dumbest in the group, I'd say.
Presley is special,
Right?
and we love
we
him.
all agree with that?
I don't know. It's so hard because there's different ways.
Okay,
Right.
let's. Yeah, what
I
are we
mean-
going to use to define dumb?
I'm not that smart in a
Not
lot of
smart.
different
like
things.
like the thoughts that I have. a
Those
lot
are-
of those could be
okay.
considered dumb
No,
Yes. Yes. I'm afraid so.
For
But it's
example,
for some people.
there's no one else in this group that would think Canadians aren't white.
Okay. There.
All right, well,
all of you
let's-
have had equally dumb thoughts.
Not like that.
Yes, you
No. If you
just
can
not
name,
gonna
name
agree.
one.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to throw you under the bus
because
like
you
that.
can't.
No, I can. I've got one locked and loaded, but I'm not going to use it.
No, you can't.
The lights again.
Happening?
Okay, well, this time we know what's going on with
Okay.
it. Okay, thank you.
Freaking motion. I'll throw
Yeah.
a duck at you.
Stop throwing
there's a
ducks,
duck,
Zach.
no.
Go get. Hold on, Zach. Go get the duck. Evan, get
Wait,
the duck.
Evan's gonna
Evan's
go
getting
get
the duck.
I thought my allergic reaction just cut off my eye.
Be nice to him.
I'm sorry. Not really, but I am sorry.
Yeah, if y'all are listening to the audio version and you're confused, there's a motion sensor in this room and it goes off after a little bit, and it happened for the second time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what's
Zach, don't you dare.
Put the
wanna-
ducks down.
If you want to send us ducks, we'd be happy to have them. We love our ducks.
Well, Zach
Zach
doesn't.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
they're
almost-
just fun to throw.
You almost knocked a mic over last week.
Oh yeah.
did.
Well, he actually hit the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
an audio
It depends, but Presley for the most part.
Leighton ain't going to make it.
All right, Leighton had to go wash his eye out real quick, but we're back. So, yeah. Second question from FRSV14 on YouTube is, who would you want to get on the podcast if we had no limits?
Ooh, just anybody?
Anyone.
Anybody?
Yep.
Could you imagine having Elon Musk analyze Presley thoughts? That would be so cool.
Could you imagine Presley analyzing Musk thoughts?
Yes, Musk thoughts.
Musk thoughts.
How
That
is the
sounds-
economy going to be impacted by duck imports?
Duck imports?
Duck imports.
Oh.
These ducks, the quackers.
It won't.
It will. It's a Musk thought. It will.
Are they fully electric?
It's electric.
Electric ducks.
I would say Snoop Dogg.
Really?
That'd be so entertaining.
That'd be a different podcast.
Yes, it would.
That would
Yeah, that
definitely be a
podcast
different
would take a
one.
different
He's
direction.
been on a couple podcasts recently, hasn't he?
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh,
he has
Joe
his
Rogan.
own.
We'd get a second-hand high from him.
Just from him,
Probably.
he wouldn't even be smoking anything. It would just
He
be
walks
his presence.
It's his aura.
Yeah. No, he's been high for at least 30 years.
This is a little random, but I feel like Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers would be really fun to have.
Wow.
Because
That would be
not
fun.
only is he a funny guy, but I've listened to like podcasts to him, and he's actually he's smart, and he's like genuinely a really nice person. I feel like he would bring some a lot of stuff to it.
Oh, that's
I love that guy. He just left the show. I'm sad, but I understand why.
Yeah, the kid on the way, right?
No, he has 2 kids, but him and his wife were splitting up, and so he said that he had to be a better father. He had to step away, spend
fair.
more. Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
cool
I
of
get
him,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Mine would definitely be Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, that would
I
be-
really like him
I
a
figured
lot.
that
That's
would be
so
yours.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
What about you, Ev? What do you think?
For me, I don't know why. The first one that came to mind would be like Stephen Curry or Buster Posey. Go back to
That'd be cool.
yeah, go back to my Bay Area sports.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For those that
And
don't
you-
know,
and
Evan's
you-
from Cali.
Yeah, I mean, you can
don't.
ask him about their accomplishments, but also just like their mindset and work ethic and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You get some good stuff out of them.
Oh yeah, but even just hearing about like their personal life and stuff, they not only were they Busters now were not only were they phenomenal athletes, but they seemed like really good people.
That's fair. That's cool.
That's a great
Very
question.
nice.
One more. I would like to have Gary V on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you love Gary Vee.
I do too.
yes.
So we can get some perspective.
Zach's like, I'll be sick
It's
that
not
day.
that I don't like him, guys. It's
It's-
that I don't like how much anxiety his energy brings me.
Can't have him on now.
Yep. Oh. All right. Well, we could swap him out for you. For
No,
one
I
podcast.
Wait, is
would-
Gary Vee bald?
No.
It wouldn't work.
I wouldn't even blame you though. Like I love Gary Vee as like a person. It's just like he has so much energy. I just,
Yeah.
whoo, wow. I gotta,
That's his
calm
whole
myself
thing.
down. You know?
All right. So this one is from Evan's sister, Jamie.
Hey.
What is the best thing you have ever eaten? And I can tell y'all mine right off the bat.
Go for it. Go for it.
It was it at Destin or Panama City where we went to that 5-star restaurant?
You talking about the Irish place?
No.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh,
Actually,
I know what you're talking about.
it was in Destin.
Yeah, that
it
was
in Destin because that was like the only great food we had the whole week was at that place. But I think it was my dad. He recommended this restaurant. He was like, it's expensive, but if y'all are willing to spend money, you got to go.
Oh, it was good.
And so we were all like, yeah, let's do it. And we went, and oh my goodness, I had this shrimp scampi. That was right there. Sorry about that. That was I got shrimp scampi. It was so good. I don't even know how to explain it. That was easily the best thing I've ever eaten.
Sound good. You're gonna make me hungry.
There was this one place I went to. I think it was in Nashville, and it was like some other culture kind of thing where you have like this thing on the table, and it's like red. It has a red side and a green side, and you flip it. And the moment you flip it, all these people start coming to you with all these different like foods and stuff.
What?
And they had like lamb, and they had all kinds of different foods from like their culture, I think. It was really cool.
What is that called?
I don't know.
I think I've heard of that.
It's a really nice place, and I really liked
Sounds
it.
crazy.
It was like all you could eat, basically, of just them just giving you different foods to try, and it was really good.
That sounds
I'd
perfect.
like to
for
try
you.
that.
yeah, it was awesome.
What everyone else?
Okay, so best meal I've ever had, hands down, was made by Evan's mom and stepdad. They made this. What was it? It was a ribeye, prime rib with like twice baked potatoes and stuffed cabbage. Oh, it was so good. I still think about it. It was for Christmas, I think. It was
We have that every Christmas dinner.
so good. Best meal I've ever had.
PP?
I have no idea.
We call PP or Presley PP, by the way.
It's my initials. I feel like we should explain that. What exactly? Best meal or best place to eat?
Best thing you have ever eaten.
Best thing I've ever eaten. So not a specific place, because I'm just going to
Just
say hot
anything.
chicken. That's
Hot
my
chicken.
favorite.
Hot chicken?
From-
Where's the go-to hot chicken place?
I love a lot of places. Locally, I like Buffalo Wild Wings. That's a pretty good one.
Wait,
It's a
really?
I do like it.
Oh, yeah.
Baseline.
Their hot chicken? They have
I like
hot
the
chicken?
Why'd you say
chicken
Buffalo
wings.
Wild Wings for
Oh, that's not
local?
hot chicken. That's
Chicken and it's hot.
Well, I think
a difference.
Shemev probably thinks you're talking about Nashville chicken.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I personally like Hattie B's. A lot of people say it's
Yes.
overrated. A lot of people say Prince's hot chicken's better. But
Never
yeah,
had
I
Prince's.
personally like Hattie B's.
Hattie B's is good.
Layton.
Mine was the flipper.
Oh, that's
day.
right.
Yeah, I'm the
yeah,
only one that
yeah.
hasn't gone yet.
what
Christmas dinner was going to be my answer. I absolutely love that, but also, I forget exactly where I got it, but really good authentic Thai curry. I love green Thai curry. It's my favorite dish overall. There's a really good place in downtown Nashville called Bangkokville that it's kind of sketchy a little bit, but they have very good curry.
That sounds
Zach,
so good.
I know how much you love this dish, and my love for this dish has been growing lately.
Yes.
Pad Thai.
Dude,
I love it.
so
It's
good.
so good. Have you had Pad Thai? Yeah, I think you'd like it.
It's amazing. It's a mixture of sweet and sour
Spicy
and
and-
salty. It's so
Yeah.
good.
I usually don't like sweet and salty together.
He's a weird guy.
That's because you're
I'm
weird.
I am.
Yeah.
And I'm
Anyway.
very picky.
It's typically mild.
If we were talking about like meal though, I would say like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners.
You can't beat Thanksgiving.
No,
That's fair.
Can't beat
You
your-
can Christmas dinner.
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah.
but you can't beat your family's cooking.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, can I name one other? For you
Yeah.
guys?
No.
Quick second. So there is this place. I know we keep bringing it up. Nashville. There's this really nice steak restaurant, and I believe. Can I say the name? I can say the name.
It's Nashville, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Fleming's. Now, I think it's a chain, but Fleming's is like this really nice black tie, or white tablecloth place. It's so good. It was like pan-seared pork chop with mango salsa demi-glaze. It was so good. And a side of lobster mac and cheese. And the appetizer that we got before that was this huge and thick slice of bacon that cut through like butter. It was amazing. Now I'm hungry. That's a good
gonna say-
question.
I'm hungry too. All right, we're going to go to lunch.
So next one is from Macy Turner 336 on TikTok, and this is a quick one. But how old are we? Zach, start.
I am 20.
I'm 22.
I am 21.
I am 18.
21.
Yeah.
That
so,
was Zach, Presley, Evan, Leighton, Evan.
so
order that.
I'm Schmab.
Okay.
Sorry.
Call me Schmab so they don't get confused.
Sorry.
So yeah, youngest is 18, oldest is 22.
Yeah.
So
Very wide range, obviously.
Yes.
We're very wise.
PonyPal2032 on TikTok.
Pony Pal. Okay.
Name brand or generic brand. So, like, are there any foods where you prefer generic brand?
I think it just depends, honestly. Like, I prefer name brand coffee when it comes to coffee in particular. But when it comes to food, it just depends. I don't know.
I prefer name brand cereal over knockoff.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
I've never had any Cinnamon Toast Crunch that was better as a knockoff.
Oh, that's definitely fair.
I don't really. I try not to get like just generic brands because they have such a bad rap, and so I just go with the name brand. But I'm going to talk about Schmear again. So when we used to go to camp together, his mom would always shop at Aldi's, I believe, and Aldi's is all like name or generic brand stuff and off-brand stuff, and there were these baked chips, just some off-brand baked chips that he would always bring that were so good. I don't even remember the brand or whatever, but they were amazing. And then he would also have these off-brand Cheetos that I thought were better than Cheetos.
That's fair.
They were so good.
No, I know what you're talking about. Aldi's does have excellent chips.
And so
Cheetos.
if I remember the brand, like the name of that brand, I would be getting those over like Cheetos or whatever chip because those were so good. But normally I don't get generic brand stuff just because they have the bad rap.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
Yeah, for me, I think it just depends on the item of food. Like if it's something like ketchup, I'll get generic brand ketchup. Sorry, Heinz, but I'll just skip whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's an actual like something that is more important than ketchup or is more substantial than ketchup, then I'm like, I may want name brand.
You can't really make ketchup taste different than any other,
You can somewhat because the ingredients actually do change,
But I don't think
it's only
it's-
to some degree.
Right. All right. This is from the real_Noah Young on TikTok. First, he said, "Can you say hi to the bald man for me?"
Hey, bald man.
Hey, Noah. If I'm not mistaken, that might be my classmate.
Noah Young?
I think so.
Really?
There you go.
Noah, if this is you that asked this question, you can say hi to me personally.
I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. But yeah, he said, "Say hi to the bald man." But who are our biggest influences?
In life?
Oh.
No. Yes.
No.
I thought you mean like
outside of
in
life.
music, in podcasting,
Anything.
in
Yeah. Biggest influences in life.
What about you, Schmev?
That's tough. I got a few. Like, I mean, I've talked about how Peyton Manning is one, and not because of like his athletic stuff, but like his mindset on like preparation and stuff like that. Joey Votto, another athlete, would be one. Again, not because of his athletic ability, but because he uses that platform for good, and he tries to do just little nice things for fans all the time, which I think is big. He doesn't have a big ego about him.
I thought you said Joe Gatto at first, and I was very confused.
Honestly, I was actually about to say that.
No,
I really like Joe Gatto.
for his athletic ability.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's good ones.
Yeah.
What about you, Evan?
For me, well, one definitely has to be Tom Brady. I mean, he's just
Thank you guys.
for context,
tuning
Shmev hates Tom Brady, so that's why he's definitely my influence now. For me, not really too many famous people, if I'm being honest. I mean, I could go back to Stephen Curry or Buster Posey or something along those lines, but honestly, as cliche as an answer as it is, my mom really has been the biggest influence on me, just showing me an example of who she is and just showing me who she is and what it actually means to be a good man, in my case, in life. Just she's helped me through a lot, and she's really shown me the way to go in life. And I really appreciate
That's
that.
so sweet.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna talk about like influences from the beginning of life, parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't top that. I was gonna say, I can't top that, but I don't really have one. I don't know that's like famous or popular. At least right now, I've been listening to Joe Rogan a lot, so that's like my podcast influence, like trying to do things kinda like him, you know. But other than that, I don't really have one.
Another one, this isn't really like, I don't know, not really an influence of mine, but someone that I admire in like the entertainment industry is Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Because like one of the more like everybody knows his name. Like he's that big, But he doesn't like let that get to his head. Like, for example, he's always just wearing like these just Walmart brand clothes. And, like, he's not trying to like spend money to show off that he's like rich, because he's filthy rich. You all know that.
Have you,
Even he goes on like talk shows and he'll just be wearing basketball
shorts.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. He's a nice dude.
He's so authentically him.
Yeah.
I think is the thing that's cool about it. But have you ever seen the memes where it's like Adam Sandler walked so that Billie Eilish could run?
Yeah.
As far as like how
Yeah.
they dress.
Wow.
Because like they both wear
funny.
like super baggy clothes. It's like really comfortable looking, and it's just I found that hilarious. Yeah.
Anyone else?
I have one that could beat Evan's thing about parents.
Oh.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big influence
That's
for
cool.
sure. I would say my mama, and my brother, and my father.
In that
Yeah.
order?
Not
And
your-
that no, of course not.
Not your sister.
Yes, of course.
Well, you left her off the list.
Your brother-in-law's wife.
Yeah.
Your dog, your other
For
dog.
reference, Zach always, when he's
Oh,
talking
man.
about his sister's house, he always says his brother-in-law's house for some reason.
Well, it's because he's always the one that calls me or asks me to do something, or when I go up there, he's the one that invites me. Like, Candace does invite me to their things. It's just always my brother-in-law calling me. So I always say it out of habit.
Yeah.
Shade thrown.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's
Candace.
not intentional.
All right.
Tossed under the bus.
Oh, Zach knows a thing or two about buses.
Oh, he does.
I do.
Next question.
You didn't have to worry,
This is the
so-
same person. This is the real_Noah_Young on TikTok. But he was asking, what are our biggest fears? Presley's heights.
Yeah, definitely heights.
Heights for me. I hate heights. I mean, public speaking, ironically, I also hate, but heights are number one.
Leighton just looked at me like he just figured out something insane.
I had two. I'm like, wait, what are my biggest fears? And then I just thought of it, and it just popped in my head.
Large bodies
Kinda
of
like-
water.
Not what's in the water.
Yeah, there you go.
Sharks is the biggest one by far. Second is snakes. Also by far. Like, those are close, but second to nothing. Those are way up there.
That's fair.
Yeah, for me, it's developed over the past couple of years, but large bodies of water I don't like because of, kind of what's in the water. And if, like, something's coming at you, you can't really, I mean, you can swim, but
They're faster.
they're faster. It's going to be hard to get away.
What is a large body of water? Like, do you just hate the ocean,
The
or
ocean.
lakes?
Ocean.
Lake.
Yeah, lake. I mean, there's not as much as, like, it's not as much stuff in lakes as there will be in the ocean. So I guess mainly ocean.
So you
Not a
just
big
hate the
pool.
ocean.
I mean, well, I love the beach, but when I go into the ocean, I don't go deep.
Yeah.
I used to when I was younger, but I don't anymore.
Just because I have no awareness of
Yeah.
what's around me.
I'll normally go like knee deep. That's about it.
Wow.
That's mine.
I go try to like swim out and find the sandbanks and stuff.
Well, it's fun to boogie board back in.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you're bad at it like me.
Zach, what is
You
your
can
fear?
be bad at it and still have fun with it.
This was a little bit sad, but I would say, and it's funny because I think I was just telling Grace about this the other day. We were talking about it, like my biggest fear in this world is like having like my wife pass away from childbirth and then I'm left with the child. That would be my by far worst fear. I just like I saw
It's sad.
it's so sad. I mean, think about it. I mean,
Promise I'm not crying.
like, like think
Wow, are
about
you
it.
heartless?
You plan to spend your life with this woman or this person, and well, I guess one. Anyways, so you plan to spend your life with this person, and then you expect a child, wait the whole 9 months, and then they pass away due to complications, and then you're left with the child, and then having to also serve the memory of their mother, like. You know what I mean? Like, that would just be so sad.
And it happens.
I'd hate that. That's, like, one of my biggest fears.
Why are you trying to break our hearts right now?
I'm sorry, but it is. It's, like, that's definitely my biggest
Well, I
fear.
know what my
depressing.
new number one biggest fear is.
Yeah. Wow.
I really thought you were gonna say like ghosts or like something scary. You know?
yeah.
No, we got heavy.
Yeah.
Because I know you have that.
Hair loss. I mean,
No, Zach's dealt with that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm crying internally. Second biggest fear would be, like, demons and crap. Ugh.
actually, I think hair
spookies.
loss is one of mine.
You do have very nice
I'm,
hair.
I'm dead serious.
Look at me. Look at me.
Well, look at me. Well, other people, no. But for myself,
Come on.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
Come on.
Next one is from Cheyenne from Zach's class.
Yeah. What's up, Shy?
What's up, Cheyenne? What
Shy.
are our biggest dreams?
So one time I had this dream I was Spider-Man.
I was gonna do the exact same bit. You just beat me to it.
Oh. I would say my biggest dream was definitely to be like a music producer. Mm-hmm. That would be number one goal. That would be so cool. Especially if you got, say, as big as Kanye. I just feel like that'd be the coolest thing.
Just don't turn into Kanye.
No. Good morning, Kanye.
Let's see. One of my biggest dreams is being completely and fully prepared for the absolute worst that could ever happen in my life.
And he is.
Wait. So this is your dream. You want to be the most prepared for the biggest disaster to
Yes.
possibly happen, and then you want it to happen so that you'll be prepared.
See,
No.
going back to the question about if you were to leave one person on a
Yeah.
that's why I'd pick him. It's
That's
because
fair.
he thinks about everything and what he would do in certain situations.
I always try
He
to
would be
prepare.
ready.
Yeah.
I would. So like if the apocalypse happens, I'm ready.
Yeah.
If
Aliens take over the world.
If aliens take over the world, then it might happen. You never know. Another invading country, or country invades itself. I don't know.
A country
crazy.
invades itself.
You know, Civil War type stuff.
Oh, so okay.
Mine would be to work in sports, which is what I'm going to school for, but also to continue to grow this podcast
Yeah.
Yeah.
and make this big.
Second round of applause for the new rebranding. Awkward Taste. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah,
I just made a whole room clap.
That was a nice.
those are my dreams. What about you? Oh, also to, maybe my Dolphins be good for once. That's a dream of mine. I'm a big Miami Dolphins fan, for y'all listening, and they've been mediocre since I was born. So
That's more reasons why he loves Tom Brady.
painful. No. What about you, Layden?
Oh man.
I would just say this podcast, to be honest with you, have it grow and get a really large audience would be really cool.
Yeah.
The podcast would be a cool one. Another thing would be, whether it's this podcast or something else, just having a dream job in Tennessee itself. Whatever that dream job be, I don't really have like a vision for, I want to do exactly this for the rest of my life, but just have a good solid foundation here in
Yeah.
Middle Tennessee. I'd really enjoy that.
Yeah. All right. So, Steph Snowball on TikTok asks, if you were invisible, what's the first thing you would do? I have an answer. I would mess with Zach so bad.
No.
yes.
It would be done. You'd be over for.
I can't. See, this is what we were talking about before when it came to fears. I cannot stand spooky stuff. I can't do it. I don't like it. Don't want it. Can't have it. No, sir.
Should we talk about spooky stuff on the podcast? 'Cause I
Oh,
know
let's
me and-
not.
yeah.
No, I'm good.
I still say
There's been a couple of comments asking us to.
really?
Yeah.
No, I
Hey,
still say we need to
maybe
review
next
some
episode.
scary movies. We should
Oh,
review
yeah?
some.
Yeah.
I think we should.
We could do that.
Yeah,
That'd
maybe.
be good.
Anyways,
Oh yeah.
what would you guys do? Yeah, I would. Zach, I'm sorry. You'd be done.
I don't even blame
And he would never tell you.
Yeah, I'd like go in your room and just pick up Maggie and just like fly towards you.
Maggie's his dog.
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say you would like just put on a wig so you'd just be a floating wig.
or that. Yeah.
I
No, get that inflatable alien in your room. Just like walk with it.
Oh man, yeah. I have this giant and I keep it in my room. I feel like such a child, but I keep it in my room because I won it winning fastest pitch of the day at the fair. It was like you would throw a baseball at a radar gun, and it would tell you how fast you were throwing. I think I got like 81 or
82, I thought.
82 or something like that, and I went at the end of the day, and I was still the highest. I went and got it, so it's in my room.
It's
just sitting in
still
the corner.
so impressive that it's still inflated.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually those things just deflate like a balloon.
Especially considering Evan's been clapping with it.
High-fiving is what it's
High-fiving.
called.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh yeah, every time he leaves.
You
he
know,
high-fives.
dual clapping.
Clap
Yeah.
hands.
Dual.
Dual clapping.
I would use the ability to turn invisible to further my efforts in preparing for the absolute worst
Oh,
situation that ever happened.
So, like, if I were invisible for the rest of my life, what would I do?
I would prepare for the
zombies?
worst actual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would-
because they could smell you.
Would zombies still be able to smell you if you were invisible?
I think so.
I don't know. I would have to see what's in Area 51. I would just absolutely want to know. I would,
Yeah, I thought about like just going into the White House and just
Yeah.
seeing what's
That was
going
gonna be
Sitting in
mine,
a
yeah.
corner.
Because just like the first thing, I'd just go into the White House, just be like, all right, what's here?
Look at the secret files they have.
Yes.
Be in the background of every major movie
Wait,
that
but-
comes out.
But then would it become a movie plot to where the government finds you and they're like, oh, how do we get so where we can be invisible? Good point. That sounds like a plot of a bad movie. Let's make it.
What about
I would go to all of the governments and read all of their secret stuff and all of their plans and just like be amazed.
leak it
Do you
everywhere?
plan to be done with this
Not
by the time you're
share
like
it.
75?
Well, he can't leak it because then he'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
But how are they going to find you if you're invisible?
I could tell someone, then just go invisible.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, there is an actual horror
be
movie
hiding.
called The Invisible Man. So
Oh, yeah. I heard that was good.
All right. There we go. That's what we do if we're invisible. Zach the Somniac on TikTok.
Hey, we share a name.
How come feet smell but the nose runs?
Again, you're trying to have a Presley thought.
It's a good. It's a
It
good.
is a
thought.
good thought. I
Because
think I've
all right,
almost
let me
used this one.
see. This is so. Your feet.
Oh,
Those are the things that are connected to the bottom of your
I'm
legs,
sorry.
and they stink sometimes.
We agreed I was the dumbest one.
Well, just hold on.
someone interrupt him?
This is why I'm over explaining it.
are you
for
saying that you agreed?
So feet smell bad, right? Can we all agree with that? Well, it depends.
it depends.
It
I don't think
depends.
they always.
And it
What
does.
if you
But the
have
nose,
feet right?
shh. But the nose is what you smell stuff with,
Yeah,
right? And so the feet. It's saying, why do
Evan's just
feet smell,
leaving.
but the nose runs, right?
Yeah, it does.
Evan, are you okay over there? I think
He's
that's
fine.
the first time I've ever seen you had to stand up.
He was taking a sip of his water. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Well, anywhere.
Okay.
What do you think about that? You like that?
No.
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 Well, he's got a point.
I mean, I like the thought. I don't like thinking about it.
That assumes that all feet smell, though, which I do not agree with.
Well,
He doesn't say how come all feet smell. Just feet smell.
They do.
Why do feet smell and noses run?
Yeah.
all
Why do
right.
they?
Yeah, that was a good one. I'll give you that.
thank you.
Noses
Next
can
one.
smell.
Presley stamp of approval.
You like that?
Oh, that's some
Can
high
you give
praise.
Zach the Somniac a little thumbs up? Presley approved.
Presley approves
This thought has been approved by Presley.
This thought has been approved by
Take with that what you want.
All right, we got a couple more. Triplex 420 on TikTok. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or strong?
I love that question. That's an amazing question.
It's a tough one.
Do you
I'd
have
say you're
to?
strong.
Do you have to hit yourself hard?
No, I mean because you can. Oh, that hurt a little bit.
No.
Like,
Weak.
All right.
No.
yeah.
Just give me a second.
Whoa, no.
Would you say you're neither,
Knocks
or
himself
would you say
out.
you're both?
What was the
I'd
exact
say I'm
phrasing?
strong.
If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or strong?
I'd say you're strong.
I'll go with strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too because anyone, like if you have enough strength, anyone can get knocked out.
It's not weak to
Anyone.
feel pain.
And yeah, exactly. Like you can ask some of the biggest fighters. I'm sure they would say that just because you get punched in the face doesn't mean you're weak if it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a
I'd
good.
say you're
That was a
strong.
good point, Evan.
Yeah.
I had a good point.
Presley approved.
Presley approved.
I love how Shmev's giving out Presley's approval.
Can we
Well,
just
I
have
just
like?
assume.
Can we just have you on stickers, just with you like smiling with the thumbs up?
We should.
Words that
That'd
say
be pretty
Presley's
great.
approval.
I want those stickers.
T-shirt idea.
We've been throwing out some ideas for merch.
All right, last question. This is from Casey, which is someone Presley works with.
Hi, Casey.
If
Shout
you could
out.
eat one food for the rest of your life and it nourished your body, what would it be?
Oh,
It's
so
like you don't-
saying what food you could eat for the rest of your life and it not be unhealthy?
Yeah, so like you don't have to worry about gaining weight or anything.
Or like different nutrients, etc.
Either pizza or hot chicken.
Okay. Cheese?
Okay, I'll
Cheese.
Cheese.
I would say steak.
Leighton
Just eat steak all
loves
the time.
cheese.
And
I
some
do love
cheese, too.
yes.
I would
love
have
cheese,
a
but-
pan-seared pork chop with a mango salsa mini glaze with a side of lobster mac and cheese.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I like that.
Yeah, how much variation can you do with this? Like how Presley said pizza, can you have different toppings on the pizza, or does it have to be the exact same pizza every time? Because that changes my answer.
What if
Yeah.
it is different toppings?
If it is different toppings, then I know this sounds like a really weird answer, but honestly, my family's kale salad, just because.
Oh my gosh.
I know it sounds weird and bad
So
at first,
good.
but
It's
we
a Californian thing.
It is. I know.
It
I'm
is
so
good,
hippie.
My salad.
But we make everything ourselves, like between the dressing and like we chop up a whole bunch of different toppings and put it in there, and it's just so different every time. And it's actually really good.
Do you make the bowl?
No, we do not make the bowl.
The utensils?
You know,
you
you could
made
just
this
use your
yourself.
hands. So, but the salad, not how you eat the salad.
Okay.
Fruit salad.
Yes, but
Yummy, yummy.
I think I'd go with jambalaya.
Oh.
Not only do I love making it, but I love Cajun food.
Specifically your jambalaya.
Yeah, Shmev, you make the best jambalaya and best gumbo I've ever had.
If I didn't have to worry about just gaining weight eating that, I could eat that multiple times out of the week. So I
It's
think I
not
could
really
eat that all the
unhealthy
time.
though. Maybe some carbohydrates,
It's not.
but rice is complex carbs.
It's not unhealthy,
it depends what you put in it.
right?
It's like sausage, rice,
Chicken.
and
I'll put some
water and a
put
bunch
some
of seasoning.
vegetables in there.
Put okra or
Okra.
No, that's
yeah, I
gumbo.
wouldn't say that that's bad.
Okra's
for you.
gumbo. No, jambalaya is not that
I
healthy.
gotta tell you, okra would be one of the last things I would choose to eat.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
No, but Shmev loves two things. It was okra, and what was the other thing that you loved that was on the?
It was
It was
just
just
okra.
okra.
It was just okra.
I do have another random thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't love this as much anymore, but I used to love it as a kid, and it was poppy seed chicken. Have you ever had that?
Poppy seed chicken.
Yeah, it was something my grandmother used to make all the time, and so it was like, let me see. All right, shredded chicken, and then it was like cream of chicken, and then like a bunch of other stuff, and obviously poppy seed, and then she would top it all off with like Ritz crackers, and then bake it for a while. It was so good.
I got another one
Interesting.
for you.
Uh-huh.
Mac and Cheetos.
Oh no.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Extra toasted cheeses.
So all right, mac and Cheetos. When I was the heaviest I ever was back in 2017, 2018, the Burger King came out with mac and Cheetos, which was like, it was shaped like a big old Cheeto puff,
I've never
but
had
it was stuffed with mac and cheese.
missed it.
It was so good.
I think I would have liked
That
that.
sounds disgusting.
It's Burger King. Can't
no,
do it.
It's one of those things where you hear it and you're like, why? But it was amazing. Like the gingerbread Mountain Dew we had a few months back.
That was a little bit different. I
No.
wouldn't
Well, so are
drink that
you,
again, but
I mean, he is bald. I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty different.
okay. I'm just kidding. That was.
I love
I
that
wouldn't
stuff.
drink it more than once. Is all I'm saying. But it was funny that it wasn't bad. I was expecting it to be terrible.
Right. That's an example of the mac and Cheetos.
I wish it was
Okay.
still around.
You never had it?
No,
Right?
well, yeah, mac and Cheetos, but also the gingerbread
Oh
Mountain
yeah,
Dew.
I drink it right now.
I did not expect that to be good. Like, it even smells weird.
Uh-huh.
It's like, there's no way.
Yeah, I got it at a store one time on New Year's Eve, and I saw it. I was like, "This is weird. Let's try it." So I
Literally,
opened it
no
up,
way.
and I was like, "Oh, that smells terrible." I took a sip. I was like, "Presley, you got to try
Try
this,
this.
Presley." It was good.
And I tried it, and same reaction. Smelled weird, tried it, loved it.
But yeah, also extra toasty Cheez-Its. Ever since I started to lose weight, I haven't eaten those because I
Yeah,
can't.
don't.
So I would eat so much of those.
The snapped ones are
Cheesy.
even better. Because
Oh,
like
like the
light and
chip,
crispy.
Yeah. They just came out with Cheetos puffed. I saw those at the store the other day, and I want to try them.
aren't
They're
those
just like
just
puffed
Cheetos?
up Cheetos.
That,
Haven't those
that-
been
Oh,
a thing
not
for a
sorry,
long time?
sorry, Cheez-Its.
Oh, that makes so much more
I
sense.
was like,
Yeah.
Cheeto Puffs has been a
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
for like
yeah.
years.
Yeah,
Just
Zach and I were
discovered
looking at
this.
each other like, what are you talking
Never
about?
heard of Cheeto Puffs. No, puffed up Cheez-Its.
Again,
I
I'm
would try
the
those.
Dumb one? What? Huh? What?
No, no.
Oh,
you go.
Presley, don't try to change your anatomy.
What?
What? Are you implying that Presley is his gender now Cheez-It?
Why is everyone touching me?
I don't
Trying
know.
to get his hand
Oh,
off
thank
of you.
Well,
He's
in
trying to
doing that,
save
you're
you.
also touching me.
All right, thank you for that question.
Yeah. Anyways,
That was awkward.
we'll put in the link in our bio. We'll put well, not link, but in our bio we will put our usernames for our new usernames for Instagram, TikTok. If you're on YouTube, just look up The Awkward Tapes, right?
Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
Facebook
Oh yeah,
now.
Press is making a Facebook, and
we
we have a website now.
Ba-boom.
TheAwkwardTapes.com.
Go check it out.
We're just missing one thing. It's a bio from Zach that we've been asking for
And
for
a
a month.
picture of his face.
Get called out.
Yep, and he does. Also, huge shout out to Zach for making our new intro music.
Oh,
Yeah.
Another round
Very
of
good job.
applause. Will you clap?
And I did under the table.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate you guys. We're excited about this name change. Merch coming soon? Question mark?
Yeah.
Dot.
What do you-
Y'all
what
be
do you
interested?
want?
It was
what do you want to
something.
see?
It was something that we've thought about, but then we started getting like people asking us for stuff, and so maybe we do need to do that. But if you have any ideas of merch, comment on something and let us know. But thank you guys. We really appreciate it, and thank you for joining us for a session of awkwardness.